Hey everybody, this is Ryan DeGregorio, one of Wyoming Stargazing's program leaders. Thanks for joining me and welcome to Mind Bending Astronomy. In every episode we'll share with you, a mind-bending fact about astronomy. Last time we looked at, you can't really look at it, dark matter, stuff that makes up nearly 1/3 of the universe and whose identity we have yet to uncover. Before that we talked about dark energy, which constitutes the remainder. Well, what about the stuff that we can see? Things that interact with electromagnetic radiation. This would be mostly hydrogen and helium, that is, the gases by themselves, as well as inside the cores of stars. The rest, just a minuscule component, is every other element. The entire Earth is made from matter that constitutes less than 1% of everything in the cosmos. Hydrogen and helium are the most abundant elements in the universe by far. The numbers are approximately 75% hydrogen, 24% helium, and 1% for everything else. Inside a star, hydrogen is fused together to form helium. This process is called stellar nucleothin synthesis. 4 hydrogen atoms in total collide at colossal speeds and become bound together. A helium nucleus is formed, and energy is released in the form of light. The sun is luminous because of this process. Where do the other elements come from? After a star has used up all of its hydrogen and can no longer form helium, it begins to fuse helium atoms together to form carbon. After that runs out, a star like our sun cannot continue fusion. It's not massive enough. Well, we've got 6 elements now to work with. Lithium, beryllium, and boron were formed as byproducts. We still have about 100 more to make. If the star is larger, it can fuse heavier elements. Carbon can be fused to form silicon, and so on down the periodic table, getting heavier and heavier until iron. Iron atoms cannot physically be fused together to release energy. At this point, even the most massive stars run out of fuel. A very massive star that is nearing the end of its life will die in what's called a supernova. Supernovas are incredibly energetic explosions, so bright that they can outshine an entire galaxy. In these explosions, temperatures exceed those of the hottest stars. Neutrons are captured by other atoms, and heavier elements are formed. Every element that is heavier than iron, that is, has an atomic number higher than 26, was formed in a supernova. Think about it. If you hold any piece of gold, what you have with you are atoms that were created by an exploding star. As for ordinary matter, that's it. It's just the periodic table and light. Everything we can see, touch, smell, and hear is only about 5% of the universe. Join us next week for another episode of Mind Bending Astronomy. We'll see you then.